Hello everyone, it's GameCamiller here, back at you with another video, and today we're talking about the recently released sales numbers for the Nintendo Switch and games for September. 6 months ago I released a video talking about Animal Crossing's crazy sales, but not only that, talking about the sales numbers for the Switch, and at that time, the Switch had some crazy numbers, not just for its system, but also for its games, with many of them being in double digits in terms of millions of units sold. In today's video, I'm going to break down the numbers, key things to look out for, and some really big surprises. The first big surprise, though, is for Super Mario 3D All-Stars. This game sold 5.21 million copies in just 12 days. So the financials that came out go to the end of September, and Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out towards the end of September, roughly the middle of the month, with 12 days to record sales for. But 5.21 million copies sold. Oh my freaking goodness. Now, honestly, I think this is partly due to the fact that Nintendo was saying it was going to be a limited time release, going to the end of March, and that is true, but the game is more widely available than we really thought. But that said, 5.21 million in 12 days, that is a crazy number. I'm not exactly happy about the fact that Nintendo has it as a limited release, and I am happy the game sold like hotcakes, and we kind of knew it was going to do that. Classic Mario, 3D Mario games, they have a lot of nostalgia for consumers, so we knew it was going to sell, but I think the limited release thing actually bumped those numbers up much sooner than we'd expected. The other big news for today is for Animal Crossing New Horizons, which sold an additional 14.27 million copies between the months of April and September 2020. We knew this was going to lead the charts. Nothing ever came close in terms of numbers. Now, there was a lot of games that actually sold quite a few over a million copies, but Animal Crossing, we knew it was going to lead the charge. It is not the number one selling Switch game of all time, but it hasn't gone through Christmas yet. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe leads the charge right now at 28.99 million copies sold for the system, while as Animal Crossing New Horizons has sold at 26.04 million copies. A very impressive number. We're going to see right after Christmas to see if Animal Crossing overtakes that next year. Beyond those two huge pieces of news, Nintendo has revealed that 15 first-party titles as well as 5 third-party titles sold over 1 million units from April to September. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Ring Fit Adventure, Paper Mario the Origami King, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Smash Bros., Super Mario Party, Clubhouse Games, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Super Mario Odyssey, Luigi's Mansion 3, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and Splatoon 2 all sold over 1 million copies. As far as the third-party titles go, that information has not yet been revealed. That might be revealed by the respective companies. The big thing, too, to note is Paper Mario sold really well. It makes it the second best selling Paper Mario game in the series. Clubhouse Games did really well too, almost 2 million. And Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition sold 1.40 million copies as well. Those are all new titles. Selling over 1 million is pretty good. We knew that they weren't going to sell as much as the others. Of course, Super Mario 3D All-Stars is new as well. 5.21 million. Again, crazy numbers. As far as hardware sales go, for the Switch, it has reached 68.3 million units sold, effectively making the Nintendo Switch Nintendo's second best-selling home console ever. It has now overtaken the NES system for Nintendo, and possibly on track to potentially beat the Wii in terms of hardware sales. Now, the Wii sold over 100 million units. That could be technically hard to do, but the Nintendo Switch is selling more than ever. As far as software sales goes, it's at 456.49 million units. Not as much as the NES. The NES was at roughly 500 million units, but it's most likely going to overtake that. Just for reference, the Wii's software sale units were at 921.85 million units, which is a very, very large number to take. The Nintendo Switch would have to effectively more than double that to overtake it. It's a possibility, but it's going to be hard to see done. But we don't know how far the Nintendo Switch is going to go. Again, the system is selling more than ever, is more popular than ever. Even with the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X looming, the Nintendo Switch is not wavering. In fact, it's selling more than ever, and we could see some crazy numbers before this is all said and done. So we get to the part of the video where I lay out the predictions for the next 6 months here. My predictions are as follows. Of course, we are going through Christmas. That's going to be a big push for the Nintendo Switch, even with the new systems coming out. I think we're going to see the Nintendo Switch sell some crazy numbers. I really think Animal Crossing is going to be the #1 title before it's all said and done. It's very, very close to do that. Hyrule Warriors will most likely sell some really impressive numbers. I think Phoenix Rising is going to sell over 1 million on the Nintendo Switch as well. Again, I think a lot of these titles are just going to pad out in terms of numbers. I think Pokemon is going to get a boost too, with the new game coming out and the expansion pass combo. Get it all in one. Pokemon Sword and Shield has been on sale lately. A lot of these titles actually on this list have been on sale lately. And I think that for the holidays, for the Black Friday, you're going to see a lot of these titles have some nice discounts, $20 off. And that's going to entice consumers to pick up these additional titles for the Nintendo Switch. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on these sales numbers. What do you think? Are they impressive to you? What's your predictions? I really want to know your predictions. Put them all in the comments down below. If you haven't, guys, consider subscribing. I do 2 videos a week. We're mostly Nintendo Switch oriented here, but we do videos on other systems, retro games as well. Beyond that, check out the Kaiju Club Discord. It keeps growing. Check out my Twitch channel. I stream 4 days a week. Been doing a lot of the Pokemon Crown Tundra expansion, Dynamax Adventures, trying to get those shiny Pokemon. With that said, guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.